All right, guys, Stack Daddy coming at you here from Middle America with another unboxing video. Hope you guys are doing great out there in Stack Nation, all the metal maniacs out there. Sure, I'm glad you're there. We need each other. You need to sell stuff. I need to buy stuff. I need to buy stuff. You need to sell stuff. And we just make the stacking world and the stacking community go round and round and round. And there's, 999 or, maybe it's not that many. Maybe it's 1 out of 100. Whatever the number is, they have no idea what we're even up to. But if everybody did have an idea, there wouldn't be enough to go around. There's not enough mined gold and silver to go around. If everybody got into it, too many got into it, the prices would go through the roof, and there's not enough to go around. The way I understand it, I don't get into that stuff too much, but there's not enough ounces of gold in America for everybody to have too much of it. But nevertheless, guys, got a little unboxing for you here. This came from, once again, as usual, I don't know what's in this package. I do not know what's in this package. I could look up the order and I don't want to dig into it. I just want to know that this came from CoinSales on Reddit, r/CoinSales, CoinSales on Reddit. I got this I do know this is junk silver. Right now, I'm just buying junk. Maybe a few more things sprinkled in, but for the most part, it's junk. So this came from CoinSales. I bought this for $2 under melt. So whatever the melt was, the melt was high. It's been about the same, 27.90, 27.80 something, 28.20, something like that. But I got it for $2 under melt. That's the way I say it. If I'm buying silver bullion, $2 behind spot, $1 over spot, whatever. But I say under or over on the melt. But I got this for $2 under melt, and they threw in free shipping. And one of them was supposed to be throwing in hey, what are these scissors? I can't tell you what that is. What is that word? Avalon? Either way, what do I care? They're good scissors. I like them. They're orange and black. It's kind of my thing. But I don't know if this is a one or not. Like the other day, I unboxed that one, and the guy threw in I don't remember what it was. Maybe you watch the video and find out. It was a quarter. One guy put in a Hot Wheels, but one of them guy threw in was it a Washington quarter or something? He just threw in a piece of junk silver. Somebody else told me they were going to do that. They're like, because they'll say, hey, I'll tell you what, if you buy my stuff, it's free shipping, and I'm gonna throw you in sometimes they'll tell you, sometimes they'll just throw in something. Sometimes they'll say I'm throwing in this or that. Sometimes it's like, hey, throw in a little surprise or something like that. I'm not trying to push these people up, but that's just kind of what they do, especially if you do a want to buy post, because you can do a WTB, a want to buy. And when you do that, you're going to get sellers, coming to you. You're not looking through all the listings. You got them. You're going to have them, hitting you with private messages like, hey, check this out. Hey, check this out. And I don't want to push them too hard, but every once in a while you'd be like, well, I've got someone else who's offering me this, and they're throwing in this, or they're saying free shipping or something like that. You don't want to, we're not trying to abuse our stacking buddies or whatever, but money's money. So I got to I'm gonna tell them like it is. Tell them like it is. Now if they've got a half ounce American Silver Eagle, and that's what I'm after, or a maple, and somebody else is coming at me with a half ounce, something that's not as, let's say Krugerrand, which I like Krugerrand, but I know that's supposed to be the most lowest end gold coin. But let's just say that's going on. Maybe it doesn't matter if the Krugerrand gives you free shipping or whatever. You're going to go with the more, premium coin, the Libertad or something like that. I kind of go like gold is gold kind of a deal. But nevertheless, you guys know what I'm getting at. Let's check like we always do. Let's check. Just yeah, if you notice, man, I tell them, hey, mummify my stuff, but this isn't just an envelope. This thing is completely wrapped in clear tape. I mean, you wouldn't normally do this if you were. Most people wouldn't if you were sending you were sending your, your grandson a yo-yo or something. You're not going to see a lot of that because that envelope's already made to handle a lot. What do we got? Oh, now this person didn't go too above and beyond. I'm surprised they didn't do this and cinch this up. See, when this is all done, I don't always do it, but sometimes I do because it gives me credit, it gives them credit. But you go back on there and leave feedback, and it tells you you need to select positive, neutral, or negative. You have to select one of those. You can't just say, hey, cool shipper. And right now, guys, I don't know if you noticed, I've got this light cranked all the way up. I was going to see, you're always messing with the lights on these videos. The light I have has multiple light settings like amber and this and that. And then each setting has, you can turn it up, and it's got almost like infinite because it's just an up and down. It's not like, it's really, man, it'll rack your brain trying to find the best one. I don't know if you guys care that much anyways. Okay, so it was in this. So there's package number 2, but this one wasn't all taped up. Oh, to finish my thought, I jump around here. To finish my thought, you have to pick positive, negative, neutral, and then below it, it wants you to kind of, okay, positive, and then tell, why is it positive? Neutral, why is it neutral? Negative, you don't want to be on there beating up your buddies. I don't know how you ever do that. But I'll go on there, hey, great seller, prompt shipping, excellent packaging. Sometimes their packaging is it's just so off the charts. Okay, so here, look at this guy, another deal. So he didn't do much on the second layer. Well, I guess this would be a third layer because the first layer would have been all the tape around the envelope. The envelope was a second layer. And then that little small envelope I just took it out of, that would have been the third layer. They didn't really do much there. But then he goes in here, and I guess this is a he. His name on there was something. It's something you could tell it was a guy. I think it was Speed. I don't know what it was. Let me look here. Man, guys. Okay. He got real crazy here. And he backed off the other one. Or the little envelope. Let's see here. Just keep on going. I'll just keep on going. What is this? What is this, man? It's whatever it is, there's a lot of little something in there, a lot of little coins, it feels like. All right, guys, something's about to come piling out. All right. What do we got here? Oh, same old stuff, man. This is almost like some uncirculated. I don't know if it gets boring with me getting to the junk right now, but I've got to fill up my jug. I'll show you all this weekend. I've got to get that jug up some more, and then I'll calm down and start getting some other type of silver. But man, I mean, I just had to really concentrate on the junk. I know it's fun when I'm opening up other stuff too, but I got a $1 face, $2 face, $3 face, $4 face, $5 face. Looks like $7 face of Kennedy has, guys. Man, these are, I don't care if people, don't like these as much. You get the bang for your buck on Kennedy's, man. You get the bang for your buck on these bad boys. Because they usually probably contain the most silver. They're the newest, so they're going to be the least circulated. And, man, and they just look, they just look good. They just look newer and shinier. And I don't even think these, some of y'all can probably look and tell better, but, I'm not even saying these have been cleaned. These are just not that circulated. But you guys see it, man. That's just, that's just wealth right there. You can, you can say that these two here, I mean, a lot of people put these at about $30, these two together, you know what I mean? But, they're probably worth, I don't know what melt is right now. These are probably worth 14 something a piece melt. But I mean, a lot of people would be asking for more than that on these online dealers, JM Bullion, they'd probably be asking for more than that. If you went on, say, Walmart.com or something and try to buy these, I mean, they're, you're just not getting them for right around melt. So there's what? If there's 14, or $7, or what do we say? $7 worth here. I mean, if it was $30 a pop, that'd be, 210 bucks, something like that. I mean, that's just like in the savings account. There's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. And I'm just figuring, $15 when I know that, I didn't pay that much for them, but I know that I look on some and that's kind of what they're, they're asking $30 face, which that would be $15 a coin. Two of these would be $30. I'm seeing that on different sites and stuff. I don't go on there, but a lot of people that don't know any better, they go on there and buy that stuff. They go on there and pay that, if not more. I mean, I was watching the video today. Who was it? Oh, was that CoinShop? I think it was CoinShop Chris video. And he pushes Pimbex. I guess they sponsor his channel. And their big deal, Pimbex has got a great deal. Peace dollars, they were $32 to $34 a peace dollar. Just average, circulated, whatever, just circulated peace dollars. But you had to buy at least 40 of them. And, for Pimbex and for people who don't know any better, that's, probably a great deal. That's a great deal. I'm going to go on there and buy 40 of these at, I don't know if it was $34 a coin. You guys look at his last video. I don't watch a whole lot of other ones, but I did catch that one, a part of that one at least. I was listening to it in the background. But I mean, I'm not going to do the math on that, but say 30, just say 33. Let's say 33 a coin. That's $1,300, about $1,400, whatever that comes, $1,300. Because you had to buy at least 40 to get that price, and then they're going to get you for shipping and whatnot, and or they're going to get you. They're going to be, you're going to spend money. You're going to spend money paying them. You're not paying all the stuff that we buy here on CoinSales and the Facebook groups and PMs for selling all that. I mean, that's all done through the apps, guys. At no, if you got Venmo or Zelle or Cash App or something, and you've got it tied to a debit card, it's not costing nothing. When you go on there buying from Pimbex or JM Bullion or any of them, there's certain ways to do it, but it's just difficult. You got to do e-checks, and I'm sure a lot of y'all do it more often, and it's easier for you. But it's not a simple quick Venmo or a quick Zelle, or if you use a credit card, there's going to be a heck of a fee. If they even take credit cards. I don't think all of them take credit cards. But yeah, I'm not sure what that comes to, $34 for a peace dollar. But that's I'm pretty sure just the silver content, that's over $30 face value. If you took the amount of silver in that and extrapolated it out into the price of an ounce, that's going to be over. That would be more expensive than buying one of these at $30 face value. But I didn't. I paid, I think I paid $25.90 or something. So for two of these, I think I bought two of these for $25.90. So, I'm not sure what, that's 12 something, whatever, $12.45, roughly $12.95 or whatever that comes to, guys. Just take $25.90. I don't have the calculator in front of me, divided by 2. I paid $25.90 face value for this stuff. That's just, man, it's right now, silver being $38 an ounce. That's a smoking deal, guys, I'm telling you. But you guys go check it out. It's been a long day. I'm not gonna sit and, beat a dead horse here. But you guys go check it out and keep stacking and, get out there doing whatever that you do to keep